Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, Frank from Cleveland. One thing. Everyone talking about trading for Cordell Patterson and all this. We got plenty of talent on the roster. We don't know how to use it. Why go out and get some more when you don't even know how to use the talent you have already? All right. Love you, brother. Be safe. You know it's a jungle. Be careful out there. Love you, man.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, I get fans' frustrations, and the thing is, you're now on your third string running back. You're on your second quarterback, your second tackle. Every time one of the key guys goes down, you got to adjust and tweak your playbook some. And what P.J. Walker does as a strength is very different than Deshaun Watson. And what, now Kareem Hunt is different than Nick Chubb, is different than Jerome Ford. So all of those things are kind of interrelated. But, yeah, they haven't done a great job of particularly in the passing game.
Yeah, their lack of utilization of personnel is definitely glaring. And I do agree this is a talented team, but the thinner you get, you might have to make some additions here. I do think that they should definitely be in the trade market as this thing comes down to it. I don't know what's going to be available to them, what they're going to have to give up. I know this is a team with multiple 5th, 6th, and 7th rounders, so I would assume if they do make a move, they're going to utilize those picks right there. But they gotta do something to get a spark on offense, because the other two phases are playing outstanding, and you're going to waste that. And this is a season that you have to be all in, regardless of injuries. You can't just pack it in because your quarterback's throwing shoulders out. You got to make adjustments. You lost Nick Chubb, you got to make adjustments. And if that means bringing people in, that's what it means.
Yeah, and to your point, when you have a defense that's playing like the Browns defense has, you have a chance to beat anybody.
Yeah, that's how outstanding they've been. Now, it's unreasonable for us to expect them to stay historical the entire season, but like week in and week out, if you can just get to that 24-point mark, you're going to win the vast majority of your games. And that's not a super high bar, but you got to find ways to get there. And, luckily last week, Myles Garrett chipped in like 20 points, 2 fumbles that result in touchdowns, a blocked field goal that you kick a field goal on. I mean, you can't expect that week in and week out. So you got to do something on the offensive side of the ball to kind of raise the level of the team.